Good morning to you all from Udon Thani, Thailand. Dave here, that foreign bloke. Today I'm going to go back to PDC visa. It's time for visa renewal, so I was there last week, and you will see that on today's visit shortly. Okay, so I'm back at PDC Visa Plus. I was here a week ago. I'll show you that now. Right, made it in the end. A bit of a long journey into town to stop and fill up and get money out and do, but I am here at the PDC Visa Plus, which is just by the Bangkok hospital. So I'm going to go in and fix my visa, and then we will move on. Right, in and out, 10 minutes. Left them my passport, my bank book, and paid the fee, and they will be in touch soon. Okay, in and out, 2 minutes, collected my passport, and I will show you my visa, and I will tell you all about it. So there you go, retirement visa to 22nd of February 2023. Extremely easy, totally recommend PDC visa here. If you've got any questions about it, you can either leave me a comment down below or send me a personal message, and my details are down below as well. Anyway, we're going to go and get some breakfast, or rather late breakfast. As you can see, we are opposite Udi town to go to Nana Bakery. Not sure what it's like, but we'll give it a try. Okay, so it's more of a shop than a cafe as such, but they have sandwiches and croissants, so we've bought them, and we've ordered coffee, which they will bring out to us. When we sit outside, there's no seating inside, but yeah, it's alright. Okay, so yeah, as a cafe, the experience was a little lacking, but the baked goods, 10 out of 10. Very nice bread, very nice croissant. So I totally recommend if you pop in by to buy some bakery goods, this is certainly worth it. Anyway, we're going to move on. Right, I'm down at Talat Ban Hoi. Chow's not feeling very well because he's having a rest in the car. I just bought some pineapples and some medication for Chow, and I'm going to go in and get some food in that for lunch, stroke, dinner, whatever. So you've seen this place before. I often come and buy food here. It's very good. Probably the best food in Udon in terms of market. Anyway, right. All stocked up. I think that'll just about do it. So we'll get back to the car. Right, Zhao's got a load of bread and eggs here, so some delicacy will be made with them tomorrow, I expect. Right, good morning. It's a bit grey again today. Noticed a dead snake in the paddy field yesterday afternoon when we came back. I haven't been down to see what it is, and I don't like snakes, and I don't know why it's lying dead in the middle of the field there, but it is. So it's quite a long one, but yeah, it won't be troubling anybody anyway, that's for sure. Right, yeah, the weather's great, and there's a storm supposed to be heading in towards the weekend, so we will have to see what that brings. Okay, the king now is getting finished today. Right, quick update on the old king now. We've now got grass on one side, although we weren't having that. But yeah, anyway, it's coming on, so all is good. Okay, good morning. Sweating a bit, but luckily it is overcast. I'll show you what I'm doing. Here we have had as a sort of a fireplace for quite a while. We've still got one there which Joe has done a grab for planting, but we haven't used the rest of the soil yet. But we're gonna build a car parking place here. Not anything fancy, not expensive. We're using trees from the family's own woods, as we did with the pigsty and so on, and the shelter over there. But they'll last quite a long time, and we're going to use one of the tarpaulins for the roof. So my brother-in-law and his friend Joe are going to come and do that. They are going to cut down the trees, so I'm just trying to clear this horrible mess here of a long time burning. The problem is there's a lot of stuff been chucked in there that won't burn, so it's full of like tin cans and wall tiles, ceramic tiles and all sorts, but we're getting there. I rather suspected there would be, and sure enough there's a scorpion living in our fire. So I'm going to try and move him. Well, I'll spade him over that way. I just heard a woodpecker, and I saw him as well. This branch sticking out to the right there where I poked my finger, the lower branch sticking out to the right. He was pecking away there, making a nest, I suppose. And there is another one actually high up on the branch to the left. Now, I've never seen woodpeckers here, and we have a lot of them in Sweden. I see them all the time, especially when we're in the forest, obviously. But I've had them, you know, at home as well. But that's rather nice to see. Right, we are right over here. There's the house in the distance, and Pook Duke is over here grazing today. She's just been for a swim in the pool there, or a drink anyway. I was going to give her some straw to eat, or hay, or whatever it's called, and move her to a shadier spot. It's getting a bit warm now. Okay, so my brother-in-law and Pete Job have arrived, and they've sawn down trees, and now they're getting ready to build my carport. The garage or the car shade is coming up. Coming on. Alright, Friday morning. My brother-in-law and Pete Job will be back soon to carry on with the parking. Well, I don't know what you call it, carport, I suppose, the garage. Guess what? No power. I know I complained about it last week, and yes, I know, solar, and yes, battery packs and all that. Unfortunately, now is not the time. It's very annoying, very annoying. This is the third time in about 8 days now. And it's just a constant thing here, unfortunately, that I never stop moaning about, because it never stops. But I will get round to sorting it at some point. But you can imagine that it's rather frustrating, especially when that is not on the in the budget for the time being. Anyway, I think there's a cow out shouting. I think we may have to go out, because I just cannot be doing with no power and not being able to have my breakfast. So there we go. Okay, so we had a coffee and I had some fried sweet potatoes, and they were selling them outside 7-Eleven, and a coffee and a bit of bread from 7-Eleven, so we got some breakfast in the end. Now we're going to do home, or we're at do home, and we're going to buy some shade netting for my new garage to park my car. Right, there you go, green shade netting, a hacksaw blade, and a shit shoveler for buffalo manure. So we're going to head back to the farm and see if we've got some electric now. Right, we're expecting a lot of rain this weekend, so I thought about getting another water butt thing for catching some rainwater so we can water with it. So I've just come to this place on the road here. So there you go, 500 baht. We've got one, and we'll probably buy a couple more later on. So they're good to have. They last very strong and good for catching rainwater for irrigating. Anyway, we're going to head off. Right, well, as you can see, I'm sitting at the computer. It is almost 2 o'clock. It's time for work. But I don't have any electricity yet still. But I do have a backup. And that is out in the car here. I have an inverter which I bought. I've actually bought an inverter and a charge controller and things before to do a solar pump, but I never bothered doing it because we've got electric instead for pumping water. So I've got this inverter and I keep it in the car just in case I want to have some AC power when we're traveling somewhere or whatever, but it comes in handy for times like this. So when the power is off and doesn't come back in time, I can still at least work. I've got a fan, I've got my computer and so on, so I've got power for that. So that's what I'm doing. And my garage is coming on. They're cutting some more bamboo poles for the roof supports, and yeah, it should be finished today, so that'll be good. I'll be able to park it in the shelter tomorrow because the weekend is forecast some pretty bad rain. I'm not sure whether it's going to be in the daytime tomorrow or starting tomorrow evening, and then Sunday a lot of rain, Monday rain, so it could be just 2 days, it could be 3, but we've forecast for a lot of rain, so we shall see whether we get some or not. Right, well, my power's still off. It's 5 o'clock in the evening, so I'm not sure what's the score with that, but I'm still running off the car just to show you. Guys have done for today, so all the roof supports are up now. We're going to have a tarpaulin roof on there, but that'll be tomorrow, and they'll saw off all the overhanging parts that are too long, and it should be a good. Alright, 25 to 6, and the electric's just come back, thankfully. Getting a bit concerned, it's getting a bit dark, and I was getting a little bit feeling sick from the noxious fumes from my exhaust out there. It's quite a heavy sort of day, so the air is heavy, and I think the fumes are hanging in the air, because I got the window open. They were coming in, so I actually switched off about half an hour ago. Anyway, we've got electric, all good. I've actually been working, and I was just checking out some solar installations for a little bit of inspiration for future plans. Alright, so as you can see, we had very heavy rain in the night, and we are forecast even more heavy rain this afternoon, or late afternoon tonight through the evening and night, so we shall see. But at the moment it's warm and it is a bit oppressive, kind of humid weather. Anyway, we're going out to do some grocery shopping, and we will be back. Right, well, we've been grocery shopping, been back to the farm. I didn't film any of that because we only went to the usual Lotus, went to get some cat food and what have you. Anyway, we're now back out. We need a bit more tarpaulin for the roof of the car shelter, and then that will be finished, so that's what we're going to buy. Right, back from do home, brought the other tarpaulin for the roof, and they are just putting that up now, and then we will be done. So very pleased. We now have a proper place to park the car, with a bit of protection from the sun and the rain and what have you. Not that I'm bothered about the rain so much, but at least keep the cab out from the sun, which is the main part. So all is good. Meow meow. Yeah. Yeah yeah yeah. My shadow. So there you go, all done. I would probably park in nose first most of the time anyway, as that's how I normally park here, but because I was parked the other way, I just backed in there now. And but either way it works just fine. It's the important thing is to keep the cab out of the sun. I mean, the rest of it, yeah no, it is how it is, but it just keeps the cab out of the sun. That's good, and it does keep it all out of the rain. And I got Joe's moped in there as well now, so I'm happy with that. Well, maybe the rain is on its way, because it's looking a lot grayer over there, although it still looks quite bright in the camera, but looks like it's raining. The white part that you can see there, that's raining over there, so I think it's on its way. The wind's getting up now, so I took down the canopy here. We get often we're just before rains are coming. Didn't seem to get it last night, but it was very calm, but it certainly came very gusty just before the rain, so it's kind of normal here, but take that down just in case, otherwise it flies off the place here. Anyway, I'm just pulling a few things down so that they don't blow away. And literally 2 minutes after the clip where I just told you I was taking down the canopy, it has started hammering it down, but I've just run out and got the dogs in, so they're alright. I'm a bit wet, but Dow's on the way back with the buffalo up to the buffalo shed, so she's going to get wet. I was collecting water. It's a shame I only bought that one blue. I would like to have bought a couple of these 1,000-litre jobbies to save rainwater for the hot season when it comes, but that's the way it is. Okay, Saturday night, and we are gonna have a beer for a change. So we've only got some Chang and some my beer, which my brother-in-law drinks, and we're gonna have a beer. Now we're eating, but the rain is back. Thunder, lightning, rain, but we're okay under the roof here.
แม่นแล้วมันไปนอนหน้าเลยขึ้น
ได้6 โมงครึ่งกูนั่งพันมืดคู่มือเขาว่าเนี่ย2 ทุ่มแล้วก็เนี่ยเดือนนี้เปิดเค้กมาเบิ่มพร้อม
Right, so we're back. Full stomach. Had some very nice Tom Gai Ban, which is like chicken soup, and drank a couple of beers or 3, and brought one back with me. Not used to drinking beer at the minute, or recently, so yeah, feeling a bit tired now. But anyway, we had a good night, and it was a bit of a change because I don't have these kind of nights very often anymore. But it rained very heavily while we were there, but we were all right under the shelter there. So yeah, good night. So that's us Saturday night. I will see you tomorrow. Okay, good morning, Sunday morning, and it's a bit of a cold and windy one. Rain not due again till this evening, or yeah, later on this afternoon. So hopefully that will stay away. We wanted to go and look at the buffalo, the cattle market. We actually went there 5 years ago to this very day, but not sure if it's on or not because of the weather. But we're going to have a drive out there in a bit once Joe comes back from the from taking the book look out, and like taking the dogs out now. So we're going to have a look and see anyway. Well, it didn't last long before the rain came again, so the dogs are back in their cage for now. Not sure whether we'll be going looking for buffaloes if this is the weather, but that's how it is.